So let me put my. So are you able to see my pre- my presentation? Okay. How about now? Still not yet. You're not able to see, but I am presenting. I don't know what happened. Maybe I'm not. Okay. You're able to see? Yes. Thank you. Okay, my name is Asha Aden, and I'm going to take you through nutrition in emergency. So, by the end of this session, our objective for the session is to define emergency and other related terms, and also explain overview of malnutrition and emergency. Can anyone please tell me what is emergency? Are we together, guys? Okay. Anyone emergency? Okay, emergency is a situation that poses an immediate risk to health, life, property, or environment. So this is a situation when it happens, it causes risk to health of an individual, also to life, to property, to environment, depending on the types of emergency that occurs. We have different emergency. So this is a situation that poses health risk when it happens, and it needs urgent intervention because if you don't intervene, it causes loss of many lives, most loss of properties, it causes a lot of damages. Then malnutrition, this is a condition that results from eating a diet which is nutrients are either not enough or too much. Meaning as a nutritionist, we talk about moderation, meaning food, you're not supposed to have either excess or you're not supposed to have little food. So, this is malnutrition happens when you don't have enough nutrient, which we call undernutrition, or when you have excess nutrient, which we call overnutrition. So, meaning imbalances of nutrients. The nutrient that the person has in their body is not balanced. That is what we know we refer as malnutrition or malnourishment. Then overview of malnutrition in emergency. So we want to see which kind of malnutrition do you find in emergency situations. So we have protein energy malnutrition, we have micronutrient deficiency. Guys, are you together or I'm talking to myself? We are together? Okay, Martin, please can you tell us what is protein energy malnutrition? Okay, let me go to the next slide so that you can read. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yes, thank you so much. So we are saying protein energy malnutrition. We said malnutrition is imbalances. So when we say protein energy malnutrition, this is an imbalances between the protein and energy and the demand for the body to meet them. Meaning someone has either too much protein or too much, what is it called? Energy or less protein. Yani, the body requirement is not balanced. See, we have RDA, recommended daily allowances, for different groups. So meaning this person, the person who is suffering, especially this protein energy malnutrition, it affects children. So meaning the child who has this kind of condition, they have imbalances of this protein and energy. And we are saying it's very common in food insecure population, because mostly those are the people who have low economic background. They're not able to get the basic nutrient. Then we have one of the types of protein energy malnutrition. One of the protein energy malnutrition that are found in emergency is kwashiorkor. Someone to read for us, Lydia. Thank you for that. So we are saying this condition, kwashiorkor, mostly is characterized by low intake of protein, meaning the child it takes a lot of what is it called, carbohydrate. I don't know if you remember during our time in primary school. See, this used to be a class 4 book, used to have a shairi kwashiorkor. It used to be called Mama nipe mayai nimechoka na uji. You remember that? Yes. So mtoto, the child wants mayai because they don't get the protein. They take a lot of carbohydrate, meaning this child gets low intake of protein, or even if they get, the body doesn't synthesize. So what are the what is it called? Symptoms of kwashiorkor before I move. I know you know this one. Robert? Uh-huh. Okay, for the sake of time, let me go through. We have clinical signs of kwashiorkor. We have edema. Edema, this is just swelling of the body as a result of excessive fluid in the body. Yeah, then we have loss of appetite. Is it good appetite or loss of appetite? Yes, yes, yes. And then hair changes. Then you have skin lesion or depigmentation, meaning this child lacks depigmentation. You see their skin is shining, but actually it's not shining in a healthy way, but shining it's because the skin has lost its pigmentation. Then the child is usually apathic, it's miserable or irritable. They are always crying. Then the other one of type of protein energy malnutrition you have is marasmus. This is commonly associated in deficiency in both calorie and protein. It's commonly associated with low intake of energy, giving food, and it required immediate treatment. It's characterized by severe weight loss, wasting, and it's a serious form of malnutrition. So this is the opposite of what is it called? Opposite of kwashiorkor. Kwashiorkor we said was lack of protein, but this one now it can be both of them, but mostly it's lack of energy giving food. And one of the signs of marasmus is clear visible wasting of fat and muscle, so the child loses a lot of weight. Then there is prominent skeleton or ribs, because now the child is very very thin. Then we have head appears large. The head is larger than the other part of the body. Then the face may appear old, so the child has what we call the old man face. Then dry or loose skin. Then the other type of malnutrition during emergency is micronutrient deficiency. And we're saying this is a deficiency that results from inadequate intake of micronutrient in the body. So we have macronutrient and micronutrient. Macronutrient are the major foods in the body, nutrients such as the carbohydrate, the protein, and the fat. Then micronutrient, these are we call them minor nutrient, not because they perform less function. They're equally important, but what happens is they don't perform that much function as the major nutrient. So this macronutrient deficiency is when you have less of this nutrient, and they are mostly the two micronutrients we know is vitamins and minerals. So we call them micronutrient deficiency, we call them hidden hunger. Can anyone tell me why we call it hidden hunger? GK, are you okay? Okay, so let me continue. So we call it hidden hunger because of the presence of multiple micronutrient deficiency, particularly iron, zinc, iodine, and vitamin, which can occur without a deficiency in energy. In other way, what you mean by this is it's something that cannot be known immediately. It takes longer time for the person to know they have micronutrient deficiency because you have the energy, you are working normally, your body is okay, but it's a long term. You are going to see later in life. For example, calcium deficiency you will know that you have your bones are not strong, you have arthritis. That is when you will come to know that you have calcium deficiency. So this micronutrient deficiency is something that takes longer time. That's why it's called hidden hunger. It's something that is hidden. That yeah. Oh, I'm taking more than the time. What did you What did you say, Martin? Okay, so we're saying these are micronutrient deficiency, and then you have micronutrient of public health concern, the ones that, as a public health in Kenya, the ones that we know majorly happens. So these ones we have iron deficiency anemia, we have vitamin A deficiency, we have iodine deficiency disorder, and we have zinc deficiency. So that was the end of my presentation. I want us to recap what you have learned. What did you say was malnutrition a volunteer? Yeah, thank you so much. Common malnutrition during pregnancy? Uh-huh. Any other malnutrition during emergency? Mercy, are you there? Yes, kwashiorkor is one of them. So, yeah, typically is the protein energy malnutrition and the common malnutrition micronutrient deficiency. Then micronutrient deficiency known as hidden hunger. Someone else apart from Robert, so that I know you were in class. Why did you call it hidden hunger? Anyone? Are you guys there, Amma? Okay, why? Yeah? Eh, yeah? Yes, thank you. Then micronutrients of public health concern, those ones we said were the iodine, the zinc, and the vitamin A. So I want to give you an assignment to so that we'll be able to discuss when we meet. Discuss in group of 5, discuss strategies to address micronutrient deficiencies. So we said macro and micronutrient deficiency is a common one. So I want you to write down to discuss among your groups the strategies to overcome this. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening, for being a good student, and for your patience. Okay, thank you.